Is it this button?
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Maybe turn the fan style down. Hey,
Yes.
everybody!
Nice.
Here we are.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
Off the Record
It's
Music
official.
Show.
Air horn makes it official.
We live.
Oh yeah. Everybody scoot up to a mic. I forgot to say that, except for you, John.
And shots fired.
I was kidding whenever I said it earlier.
Don't worry, I just get close to you, baby.
There you
There you
go.
That's right.
Yes.
Pepper spray.
Be the first time.
So I've heard that his right shoulder he likes a little rub down. A little birdie told me that.
Only on the right.
It's a little hingy. Sometimes I'm old, man. I'm old. What are you gonna do? Let's switch this camera angle. Is it this one? No, that's people.
Hi,
This is people.
people.
There we go.
We got people.
Yes. Hi, welcome everybody to Off the Record Music Show.
Yes.
How are you guys?
Pretty good.
Everybody wore black
Alright.
T-shirts. Very nice. Very good.
Oh.
Except for you, Rob.
Oh.
Right.
I
Except you can't see it, but we're all
He's not
mutuals.
into group chat.
Nobody told me that we are going to do all black today.
Yeah, he's not into
You wanna
group
start
chat.
with all black?
I can take it off if you'd like me to.
No.
Oh, okay. No, that would be a little bit. That would be like really bright.
Bear spray.
You know what? I'm actually not that bright. Well, I mean, wait a minute.
am. I like.
Wait a minute.
I can like really well. Really.
My arms are tan, but my chest ain't.
I've got this infliction called hairy ass syndrome. So,
A little bit of thicker force down there.
yeah, it's a little bit thick. That's what she said.
Damn.
All right, Jade is in the chat. There she is.
Jade.
Hello.
Hey,
Tammy says welcome. Horns
Looks
up.
so mad on her profile picture.
All right. Grrr. All the filters. I love filters. I think they're great. So I was on a chat last night with the ladies, and yeah, we were just mashing all the filters. Come to find out, I look really good with
Mascara.
eyelashes.
Wait, eyelashes or eyeliner?
Eyelashes.
Eyelashes. Yeah.
I look really good with eyelashes, so I'm going to start trying that shit out.
when we
No
do
shit.
video calls,
Yeah.
We typically do the skateboarding ones. Just randomly start making people in the video call skateboarding, and they're like,
I was going through every filter one night, and Michael was like, "What the hell are you doing?" I was like, "Just follow along. It's fine.
just keep talking.
Just play
That's
along.
what we're doing."
Yeah, she really liked the clown ones. Those are
So,
her
are,
favorite.
are we going to buy you some fake eyelashes?
Yeah.
We can make that happen.
Yeah, you got to GoFundMe.
Oh, we don't. No.
I
They're
think you
they're
look real pretty with some
they're
eyelashes.
El
I
Chico
do, yeah.
Depot.
I say don't go fake though. You need to kind of like brush up the natural ones. You know.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Eyeliner and stuff that like.
I'll be damned.
Don't ask me how I know about it.
So,
Yeah.
All right. So on that note, here is
All
the
time.
opening question. Here's the opening question for fucking everybody at this table. Have any of you put on eyeliner, mascara, or painted your nails?
No.
Yes.
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 All three.
All three? Okay.
I've done eyeliner.
and more than that.
And I painted my nails.
Eyeliner and painted your nails.
I just did the fingernails. But I also have a
Fingernails?
daughter, so she does makeup on me
True.
sometimes. So
No.
Same here.
No.
I couldn't tell you what all she put on
Old
me.
band in high school, we tried. We were doing some of the West
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
The
Went Western emo.
Westmoreland.
Westmoreland.
Oh, God.
See, I don't think that really counts.
It was like before he was famous, though. It was like when the makeup and shit and
Yeah.
the new metal band that I had going on in high school. And,
Absolutely.
we did a little bit weird.
I don't really think that
Trying it
counts
out.
for the point that I'm trying. Not the point that I'm making, but I mean, like, fucking to bring out your eye color.
Like That's what the cross-dressing.
It's, it's
Yeah.
it's non-performative.
Not non-performance.
Non-performative.
No,
Yeah.
mine was performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. All for performance. Okay.
I ain't never done it.
All right.
Greg likes to wear dresses at night.
Yeah. What's your favorite color?
I call it a nightgown with pockets.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
You got so much room for activities in there.
So you rocking like a moo
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. It's like a onesie with the legs cut out
Gotcha.
with the snaps. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Jeremy?
hey, I go. Yeah.
Eyeliner, mascara, makeup.
Yeah, I wore eyeliner last Halloween. When is 80s?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Good, too.
I'm a yes.
I look good.
You are a pretty man.
Yes, I am a very good-looking, handsome feller.
I said pretty, but okay.
I had to.
So, like,
I did had to shave.
Not-
They didn't
not,
like that, but whatever.
not
I
this
gotta-
last Halloween, but the Halloween before, one of my friends convinced me to dress up like Lydia from Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was Beetlejuice, I was Lydia.
Nice.
Dress whole 9 yards. I was the best looking woman you ever seen.
Did you shave?
Hell no. I was the
See, you
bearded
gotta
woman
no, you gotta
ever saw.
fucking sell it, dude. People kept going Michael Starr, and I was like, no, dude, just anybody from the '80s, really. I mean, it didn't matter. I think it was the snakeskin pants that fucking really set it off. What can you do? I mean, you know.
Last Halloween, I dressed up as Dimebag Daryl,
Fucking right.
so no eyeliner was involved.
Did you color your
I did.
beard?
I got the spray in red stuff, and I did color the beard. And
Outstanding.
I had like the Dickie shirt rolled up, so
Yep.
it looked sleeveless, and I had the
Cargo pants.
the cargo
Or
pants,
cargo
with
shorts,
the
excuse me.
Converse,
Yeah.
and the hat backwards. And
Fucking right.
my boy over in Panama City, Ian, he actually got a picture of me. He put me on his wall next to a picture of Dimebag, and he's like, "That shit is uncanny."
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, you got the picture?
Oh, I got the picture.
Wow.
Oh, that picture.
That picture.
You're kind of
There it is.
Ah, damn.
you're kind of a pretty man yourself.
Thank you.
I got the
Hey, Dylan, do me a
I got
favor.
the
and
picture somewhere.
Do me a favor and kind of point that microphone in the corner for both of you.
I'm trying to get close.
In fact, we
I don't
totally
know,
forgot
Me
something.
and him ain't comfortable enough yet so I can get in his lap. So.
Who are you guys and what do you
Oh
do?
yeah, who the fuck are you people?
John,
We just
bass
showed
player, we'll start with you, buddy.
I'm John, bass player of Altar of Flesh.
Jason, guitar, vocals, alter flesh.
I'm Nick. I also do guitar and vocals for Altar Flesh.
Matt, the drummer for Altar of Flesh.
I'm Greg, the bass player for This Dying Breed.
I'm Dylan. I'm the vocalist for This Dying Breed.
There we go.
Hey, bro.
All
Tell
right.
me.
Damn.
That was me dressed up as Dimebag for Halloween.
Oh yeah, look at you. Adorable.
Oh, actually, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Oh, nice.
Watch it go.
I got everybody told me, it was like, it's like if you put Vinnie Paul and Dimebag together in one because you're a bigger boy, I was like, okay, thanks for calling me fat. I appreciate that.
Don wasn't exactly a small guy whenever he passed.
Yeah, he was getting chunky.
Yeah,
A lot of those black tooths.
yeah.
Rock and roll will do that.
Greg's favorite drink.
I'll nail them back. It ain't no candy.
Drink or wear it.
That's right. I
Will,
don't wear it. I just drink it.
He does.
Will is asking, are you guys on YouTube?
We are. I mean,
That's our
Yeah.
drummer.
oh,
He's being retarded.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, links are in the description.
We'll go find a link.
And where are you, Will? You're supposed to be here. Oh, look at this guy. Colton. What up, buddy?
Colin.
We got Samantha says, welcome, boys.
Hello.
Hello.
We got Will with a little wavy emoji thing.
Mhm.
Mason says guy lashes are a real thing. By the way, Thunder Snake, Trial by Stone, Flash Brothers, David Starling.
Oh my
That
god.
fucking show killed.
I had such a fucking blast.
I got there and I was not feeling people, so I just kind of stood off by myself. But by the end of it,
You were there in the middle of.
Yeah.
You were there up front and in the middle.
yeah,
I recall.
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys, they all fucking killed it. It was such a great show. We were talking before the show. It really was a bunch of, I want to say random, but groups that wouldn't necessarily always play together on the same stage, but it all came together quite well.
Right.
I think I really enjoyed it.
I'm not sure what I saw more of, Thunder the Snack Hats or Tribe by Stone Koozies.
yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, it was a good show though.
It was a real good show.
Glad I went. Oh, Tammy's posting YouTube links.
Speaking of shows, the whole reason we're having this Motley Crue on
Hey, that's one of my favorite bands.
yeah. There you go.
And yes, Will, he was asking about the podcast. Yes.
Yep.
If you
Somebody
hit up
shared it.
Off the Record Music Show, it should pop right up. See your little 3 skull things.
But I heard from Little Birdie.
Oh God.
I talk to birds. I do. It's true.
As you should.
That's what we
Yes,
call
you
my
should always
boss.
talk to birds. Yeah. And so, correct me if I misheard or if this is, fake news, but I heard you guys have a show coming up.
It's fake news.
Yes, we do.
Oh, so
wait,
wait a
Put to the
minute.
stories now.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Got to keep the suspense,
Yeah. Well, fuck. All right.
Yeah, they're one of them there things coming up.
Them
yeah.
there things.
Them there things.
Yep, I know about them there things.
And there.
I-
Come and get yelled at. That's the best way to put it. I mean, you guys yell at people, we yell at
Yeah.
people.
Let me
It's a
sweat
good
on
old
you.
time. Yeah.
Let me sweat on you. That's all I can tell you. I'm gonna be out in the crowd.
Whenever I yell at people, it usually doesn't go over very well. I have a very projecting voice as it is. So I should have been a vocalist.
You think so?
I missed my calling.
I just go into my
Yep.
dad voice.
Yeah.
You know?
Come here, son. Bring your ass right now, front and center. Anyhow, yeah. So you guys have a show coming up
Yes, we have a show coming up.
It's true.
This Friday in the Rose Room.
at the Rose Room.
6:30 is doors
Doors
open.
at 6, shows at 7. It'll be 18 plus after 9 o'clock. And at 11 o'clock, there will be the Thorn and Roses Burlesque show. So it'll be kind of a full night of entertainment. I guess one of their entertainers for that show is having a birthday. So I suppose there's shots to be bought if anyone's so obliged.
$5 cover, so there's no financial excuse. And they got like a full kitchen, and their menu said they got some cool specialty cocktails. So there's plenty of reasons to show up.
I've had a few of their cocktails, and
They're good.
yeah,
Sweet.
Yep.
What they got? Remember?
I had some sort of apple cinnamon deal, which is not something I would usually admit.
Hey, look, man, I got fucking sideways on some lemon drops.
Is it like-
last night.
is that they're like
oh,
fireball?
and the lemon drops. Well,
Kamikazes. Kamikazes and lemon drops.
I'm adamantly against the idea that there is a difference between men's drinks and women's drinks.
No,
it's like,
no.
man, if you like a drink, drink it.
Yeah,
That's
no.
the shit.
yeah, no, you're right. I'm
Yeah.
running my mouth here. But yeah, no, their cocktails are
I
great.
mean, I like
Huh?
margaritas.
Yep.
They're not bad prices either.
Yeah,
That's
no.
always good.
I had
At
a
all.
peach one not long ago. That shit was amazing.
Jaeger.
No, the Jaeger. Greg can
I
tell
don't like
stories about
Jaeger
me
as
with
much as I
Jaeger.
used to.
Who are
That's
you
a
again?
bad idea. My stable is Seagram 7s and Crown Royal. So
Can't go wrong.
Crown
with it.
Apple.
Getting a shout out there,
Nah,
Dylan.
let's go regular.
Jade says
Like
Dylan accent kills me. Hey,
Oh,
Jade,
What
how's
does mine do?
Absolutely nothing.
how's their volume levels? They're kind of stuffed over in the corner there. And she says, "Just Gypsy makes the best lemon drop." True
Yes.
I'm
story.
not driving home after this.
After the show.
They also have an orange creamsicle drink that's to die for.
That sounds
I'm there.
pretty
Really?
good.
Oh, don't
Oh,
say
oh,
me,
We're
but
that's
there
good.
then.
Got my attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys should go to that show.
Yeah, we probably should.
She said, "I can hear everything." Good.
Yeah, I heard that lame band Alter Flesh is going to play, but I'll definitely be there.
Heard they're dragging out some old songs too.
That's probably the links.
No, if somebody typing.
Yeah, that's Tammy put up all the information for
Oh,
the show.
yeah.
That'll do.
They're a little small. I couldn't read it from here.
There you go.
Yeah, I can't really read it myself.
I'm a little blind in both my eyes.
There you go. So now everybody.
He drives by feel.
I feel the road, and that's where I go.
When he feels the.
Is that what
Get over
you
here
tell
a
the
little
police? They asked you about it.
The mayo and the mustard.
I was pulled over once for speeding in a school zone, my S10, and the speedometer had literally died. And the officer, of course, starts with, "Do you know how fast you're going?" And I said, "Actually, no, I don't. The speedometer died." And he said, "Well, how am I supposed to know?" I said, "Here's the keys. Take her for a spin." He said, he literally said, "He says, man, get the fuck out of here."
We don't want to talk about last time we got pulled over.
I got pulled over on the way to the studio a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well, I was running late as hell already, and I'm like trying to get there. I'm going through. I think I'm going through like South Georgia to get there. And I had told Will, I was like, "Dude, I want to just take the interstate so I can just one speed, don't have to worry about the fluctuation of speeds." He's like, "No, man, just take some back roads so we can cruise." I'm
Right.
like, "Whatever, let's do it." So I'm going down the road, and I'm driving. I ain't even.
Are we blaming Will?
Yeah, I'm blaming Will.
Well, it's all your fault.
I'm driving, and I see him go like that. And I'm like, "The hell was that for?" He's like, "Yeah, he just passed the cop." How fast he's going? I was like, 72. He's like, "Yeah, it's 55 right here." So he pulled me over and he come up there. He's like, "You know how fast she's going?" I said, "I was doing about 70." And he said, "Yeah, you're right on that." I said, "I may be off one or two." Handed him my license. He's like, "You got a CDL, huh?" I'm like, "Yes, sir." He's like, "I ain't gonna mess with you.
All right.
Just slow it down a little bit,
Yep.
buddy. I ain't gonna take it." He said, "What do you drive?" I said, "I drive everything, whatever you want me to, man. You know, I'll jump in anything." He said, "I ain't gonna take no food off your table for your kids. You
That's
just
pretty
slow it down a
cool.
little bit." I was like, damn, let's go."
Yep.
So cruise control at 55 rest of the way. It didn't matter what what it was.
All righty. How you doing, John?
Wonderful.
Good.
Cool.
What else is new? Excited for this weekend?
Oh yeah. Also, another birthday coming up. My daughter's birthday is coming up this weekend too as well,
That's what's up.
and she'll be there at the show with us.
Very good. Jason, how you been?
Pretty good.
Good. We're gonna need you guys not to talk over top of each other, please.
We'll work on that.
So you wanna break the questions out?
We can.
Let's do that.
We can do
Oh,
some
no.
questions. I also have another thing, another tradition that I'd like to start. We'll work on that in a bit, though. It's going to be fun. Who wants to read a question? Matt.
We got a question.
I got a question.
You done got called out.
Yeah.
All right, so here you go. Here's a question. Now you have to pick somebody and then have them answer that question.
Oh, I like this. Okay.
Oh, hey.
Hey, John.
Damn.
It was gonna be good when he
If
started-
you could get away with a crime, what crime would you commit?
Bank robbery.
That's a good one. All
Okay.
right, yeah.
And why?
Money.
Because I'm rich, bitch.
Damn.
John Dillinger said that's where the money is.
Would you like to know more?
Oh, John, I don't know more.
I don't know. I would do a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah. So excited.
That's true. You know, like the real money is in white collar crime.
Samantha.
If you rob a bank, you get
Yeah.
so much. But you brought Ponzi scheme.
Depending on what bank.
Yeah.
Some of them carry a lot of money.
Fort Knox.
Samantha asked, if you had a pet parrot, what parts of your songs would you teach it to sing? Jason.
Hack the bitch apart.
Can you imagine how nerve wracking that would be if you had a new person come into your house and the first thing they hear is "Hack the bitch apart"?
Yeah. They're saying that long after Winston Churchill died, his pet parrot was still alive and it was cussing out Hitler.
That's hilarious.
So you just be standing there all like, "Fuck Hitler," you know, like, "Oh shit." It's like, who said that? You know?
I'd say I'd let the parrot do gang vocals.
Do what?
Do gang vocals.
Yes.
There you go.
How about you, Dylan? What do you think? Did you teach us something?
I'd like to say, but I don't know if I can say. Can I say, Greg?
Why not?
It's one of your lyrics.
The new one that we just went and recorded.
I didn't hear you myself.
Top
New-
secret.
Yeah, the top secret
Oh.
one. We just
Oh.
recorded.
Top
Yeah,
secret
yeah,
one we haven't
still,
released
yeah.
yet and,
Okay.
and all that.
Hey, but there's a little birdie that says it might be heard Friday night.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe.
I told
Maybe.
you. I told you. I talked to birds.
If we're playing that show.
So,
If we play the supposed
yeah.
show that's
Yeah.
coming up Friday night, you supposedly may or may not hear the new song.
you may or may not.
May or may not.
Yeah.
The show.
The show,
Show.
as Greg says.
Are you talking about the burlesque show?
I mean, if they want to dance to it, I mean, be my guest. I mean,
I ain't opposed to it. Get on there.
I give them the lyrics. They can mouth it. I'll throw dollar bills too all at the same time. I
Don't
don't
use the
know.
mouth it.
Milli Vanilli.
Jade has a question for Greg and Dylan. Did you touch my drum set?
Listen here, my
Just
balls
watched
did
that
not
movie
touch
not long
your
ago.
snare at
Huh?
all.
I just watched that movie not that long
Yeah.
ago.
I've
definitely
never
did.
seen it.
I was watching Cops.
It's so different.
I was watching Cops,
No.
Jay. I was watching Cops.
I figure I've heard enough fucking references. I don't need to see the
It
movie.
is
Yeah.
super fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Reckons he dick.
It was just funny the first
9.
time I saw it, and now I'm like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is wrong with this movie?
I know.
No.
I don't get the obsession so much, but it's okay.
Tammy asks, would you rather eat only pickles for a week or drink only soy sauce for a week?
Oh.
Soy sauce. I hate
Pickles.
pickles.
Pickles all day long.
Yeah, I'll
Pickles.
take the pickle.
Pickles.
Yeah.
Pickles.
Soy
Pickles.
sauce.
Take the pickle brine.
I would
too.
do the brine and the pickle before I did the soy sauce all week long.
Mm,
I think soy sauce. I do
sodium
like
through
it.
the roof.
I
Drink
bet, hey,
vinegar all week.
honest to
Yeah.
God though, in this heat, if you ain't drinking pickle juice and eating pickles right now, you ain't doing it right.
Whiskey and
Not
pickle juice.
I
Just saying.
Tequila with a pickle bath.
I'm recently off
Down,
a
Jameson, a little bit of pickle juice. Come on with it.
I'm recently off a 1 week only water challenge, and like fucking anything with sugar just is like too.
It's
goddamn-
horrible.
Yeah.
All I drink is beer and water.
That has water,
Yeah. Right.
and it lowers your body temperature.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Read that in a beer magazine.
Greg said that at least 3
Interesting.
times since we've been here.
Interesting.
And there were beer magazines, but it's good to know.
Miguel says, hacked a bitch apart. Too late for apologies.
Yeah.
Tammy asks, if you were famous, what would you be famous for?
Playing in a band.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. It's not a bad one.
Yeah, but are you sure? I mean,
Or you know,
I
Sure.
would probably end up being infamous rather
I mean,
than
he just-
famous.
right.
he just robbed a bank.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
You'd have to do it in a very cool way that everybody remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clyde and Clyde.
I mean,
Like, probably
there's something
butt-naked.
about
The naked
welding
mass robber.
steel plates on a bulldozer and riding through town just calling my name.
I mean, the thing is, there was a guy in town who was robbing banks dressed in drag, so that's already been done. I'm not sure where else you can go. You
The
know?
naked mass robber.
Naked, yeah,
I
the
mean,
naked, like on the
I'm pretty sure
just
that
a
happens.
mask.
Think- just hold on, just think about
I
that
could be a
lineup.
speedo.
Just think about that lineup though.
I mean, you
Yeah.
could call yourself Shy Ronnie.
You got like 10 guys there with a mask on, butt naked in a lineup.
You know
Like,
what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
that's the one.
All you gotta do is get Rihanna on board.
That wouldn't work. I have big old English, my name across my stomach. That wouldn't work.
Gosh.
No, it's a pretty fucking big giveaway. That'd be the second big giveaway.
Wait a
you know
minute.
what I'm saying?
Do you really?
famous for that?
Huh?
For sure.
Do you have your name on your?
My last name, yeah.
I'm gonna answer for Michael on the famous question. Michael would be famous for pissing every 3 minutes.
It's a talent.
Yeah.
That's something. means he's hydrated.
Yeah.
Every time we practice, it's hey guys, we're about to start the song. Yeah, I gotta pee real quick. Hold on.
Every time. We can't make it through the full set list without him stopping at least 8 times.
Wow.
It's so bad now that he goes, hey guys, and then Will's like, you gotta pee? And he's like, yeah, but don't make fun of me.
Damn.
Makes
It might need to
back
get
up,
checked
you know?
out for something.
Have you thought about writing intermission songs so he can do that during the show too and be like, hold on, while he walks
Play a
off,
Jeopardy.
Oh, that's
we got
great.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he has a wireless.
Yeah, there you go.
Just go to the bathroom, and when you hear Dylan stop talking, then you might need to start playing. you
Yeah,
know?
dude, just some kind of
Philosophy
chunk,
back,
chunk,
maybe,
chunk,
that
chunk,
you
chunk.
just
So he
put
only
it
needs
in.
one hand to
Put him
play
in
it.
a
That'll
catheter.
work.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
Put
beer
a cat
bottle
there.
thing you do behind
There you go.
That's a lot of aiming after a lot of beer.
I don't know. Some people need to.
He's not good at aiming.
My
in
brain
general,
keeps going to
so-
that episode of Robot Chicken with the Transformers.
I
When
mean, he
Optimus
peed
kept
in the
running
shit
away
last
and
night.
had
He
to
did pee in my
pee,
shit
and then he
tour.
comes back and then he had prostate cancer and died. You know, I don't know. They like transformed into a casket so they could bury him. You know,
The problem with the
Keep,
beer
like,
bottle
coming up with
trick
that in my
is
mind.
he already peed in Greg's shoe when we were on tour.
He peed
So-
in my brand new Vans while we was on tour.
You gotta pick somebody.
Oh.
Nick,
All right.
what's your most used emoji?
What's my most used emoji?
What's an emoji?
Goodness.
Only iPhone users mostly
I have
have that. Every
it's the-
update gets like 20 more emojis.
It's the friggin' eyeball emoji. Like that thing makes me laugh every
Yeah.
single time. Like it's just like it's giant. Like it's so perfect.
Side eye one.
Yeah, like that's easily. I've used that one. A
So
lot.
I have a question for Jeremy. So, can we be the subject of the questions, or
Sure.
Is this, okay?
Yeah, whatever.
Ideally, you'd be amongst yourselves, but if you want to,
Whoever's,
target one of
whoever's
us.
at the table.
Oh Lord.
Thinking too hard on them.
Jeremy.
All right, what's up, baby?
What's the most surprising self-realization you've had?
Most surprising self-realization I had that
That's a
I
good one.
That's a pretty good
that
one.
I am, after all, mortal.
That's
When you're young, you think that
Yep.
fucking you have all this time, you can do whatever the hell you want.
The thing you hit 30.
Till you're laying in the street bleeding and you can't feel your legs, and you're like, yeah, this might be it.
motorcycles.
It's like
Oh,
that,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like the last scene of Tombstone with Doc Holliday laying in bed going, "This is funny."
Yeah.
That was that's the same thing for me. When I laid my bike down doing about 50 and I got up, I was like, I probably shouldn't be here right now. Took my helmet off and looked at my cracked helmet and I was like, yeah, I probably should definitely not be here right now.
It was like a month ago. I sneezed really hard right before work and I about called in. it about took me slap out, dude. I sneezed. I was like, oh, hold on, what was that?
Shit your pants a little bit, you can't
Yeah,
quite
I was
see
like,
right.
I sharted, and you know, it was like bad. It was like I had to go change my uniform and everything. It was bad.
But the dry cleaner hates you.
Brandy, my wife.
Nick.
Oh, all right. What we got here?
I didn't eat anything.
Mm.
This one's not as deep.
That's what she said.
I set myself up for that. I set myself up for that.
You need
walked
that
us
sour.
Damn.
I got a bite.
Hey.
Damn.
Questions are only getting harder.
All right, let's. Yeah, no. Jason, would you rather give up your smartphone or your computer?
Oh shit. Smartphone or what?
Smartphone, man. Okay.
Computer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
rather keep your computer?
Oh, absolutely. I've got music production and stuff on that, so I kind of need that.
I feel like if
Phone.
I could have
I feel like if you
contractors
didn't have
would
your
call
smartphone,
me.
you could do a lot more production.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
Contractors wouldn't call me no more.
Phones will be that sophisticated.
Not to
probably in the
mention-
next, like 10 years.
I mean, you still have fucking, Discord and, Teams, whatever the hell communication
Yeah.
software you want to use. So you're not completely without a phone. Are you handing this to me?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Jerry,
Yes, sir.
what was your first job?
What was my first job?
Yep, not hand job. We don't need to know about that.
Giving or receiving? Wait, what was the question?
What was your first job?
Handy J's. Yeah, okay, I got it. What the fuck was it? Oh, removing rocks out of yards. I was like 14.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, Montana, believe it or not, has a lot of fucking rocks.
Yeah.
Big ones.
So how are you, like, with a shovel or?
Yeah, you dig them out and then you pick them up and you throw them in a wheelbarrow and you
Gotcha.
wheel them off and
Neat.
you pile them up.
No.
rocks from one place to another place.
Pretty
Yeah.
much just moving rocks. I think they were preparing me for prison.
Yeah.
They're like, here, put on this
There you go,
jumpsuit
yeah.
and go move these rocks.
I don't see you having much of a future. Here you go.
Voted last in the class. I had 182 people in my class, and I came in at 181. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9th grade was my last year at school. It wasn't for me. It wasn't my thing. Here, you pick one for me, buddy.
Just one, John. Take it. Huh? There we go.
That's a long one.
Rob, if you could only keep 3 things from your home, what would you pick and why?
So I'm going to leave people out
Yes,
of that equation.
of course. And cats.
And cats, thank you. The very first thing on that list is a Florida State hat. My dad took me to a Florida State game when I was like 6 or 8. I still have that hat. And like in a fucking house fire, that's the first thing you get. The second thing is a another sentimental thing. It's a copper cup that I got on my very first birthday. And the third thing would be my guitar. That'd be the third thing. Everything else could fucking go. Yep.
Yeah. Good answer.
Thank you.
So on a funny thing about, I mean, that's not funny, but like a house fire thing, my uncle had the Aerosmith Box of Fire.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're old enough to remember that, then you're old.
Thanks. Yeah, man.
So he has the original Box of Fire.
Yeah.
His trailer caught fire. The fire burned around the box of
No
fire
shit.
on the counter. And the only thing that got burnt was the match. Yeah, if I'm lying, I'm crying, I ain't shed a tear. You know?
That's
I mean, I'm just
divine
saying.
intervention right
Hey,
there.
what are those people? What's that agency that?
Men in Black.
No.
Allstate.
Surf Pro?
When there's
Brian Septic?
when there's a house fire, what are those people?
FEMA.
The fireman?
Firemen? Okay.
Maybe they're Aerosmith fans.
No, I'm just
You know,
no.
like all
this
cannons
was
on the
before they
fucking
got, this is before they
Aerosmith.
got there, dude.
I'm-
the whole living
I'm-
room was engulfed.
I'm making fun of the way you say fire.
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 I mean, Greg puts out fires.
I am a fireman.
No shit. Oh, that's right. You told me that. Yeah, maybe you did.
I can't pack
Part-time.
out because of the beard. You know,
Yep.
but
It doesn't seal.
I mean, I could get it to seal because it has straps on it. You know, I look like Bane. You know, So I mean, I can get it on there if I need to.
Okay.
Why did I think of the college humor video when you said Bane?
I don't know why.
I don't know either.
Jason.
All right, so I got a question for. Let's go with you. Why not?
Man, what we got?
When was the last time you cried and why?
Oh, hey.
Damn.
It's a good one.
When was the last time? What was it?
When was the last time you cried? Why?
Oh goodness. This morning.
No, it wasn't.
Another day alive. God damn.
Every day I wake up.
That I remember?
Sure.
We'll go with remember, because there's probably quite a few drunken moments.
I'm not saying nothing.
All right, Greg.
Oh.
Greg's going to say something. Let me guess. We were on tour now. It's blacked out, huh?
And that's
It's your
Greg.
question.
All right. All right. Probably my divorce.
Yeah, they'll do it.
That I can remember. That's definitely divorce. That was fun.
I mean, we don't like talking.
Yeah.
Would you rather be rich or famous?
Rich or fame?
And they can't be both.
Rich.
Why?
There's one to be, all the celebrities out there. You really want to be cameras following you around all the time, taking
Fuck
pictures?
no.
And you're broke.
Everybody's like, look at
famous
this,
for how
look at
broke you are.
Look at this
Yeah,
broke
fucking
motherfucker.
bro.
Look at this broke motherfucker.
Like an 82 cell.
You gotta take all those gold bond commercials you can get.
Yeah.
Every time
This
you
piece
get
of shit. Let's just follow him around for a while. You know?
Now you gotta sell gold. You gotta sell gold.
yeah.
I'm still driving like an '89 Ford Pro.
or you become too old out of then you gotta sell AARP. Or Medicare. Do the Medicare commercials.
Dancing with the
yeah,
has-beens on NBC or whatever it is.
Yeah,
you'd be
or
like,
you have to do Dancing with the Stars.
Be like the scammer people that call me every day.
Yeah.
Hey, this is American Medicare. How can I help you? Well, you called me. What do you mean? How can you help me? You called me.
How are you American Medicare? We coming from India.
Oh man, I get some of the good ones. I'll be like, I'll answer the phone. And as soon as they start off, I'll be like, yeah, this is Roger Dodger, Peter Massager. How can I help you? oh, I'm sorry. Nothing else.
My favorite is this is Rob's Oyster Bar. I'll shuck it if you suck it.
My help's got one every time he'll answer the phone. I'll be like, I know it's a scam call. Because as soon as he goes, hi, it's Tallahassee City Morgue. You stab him, we bag him. Would you like to hear today's special? And I'm like, yep, that's a scam call.
Greg, go ahead and crack that door.
A little bit. Tiny bit. Oh my God. That's heaven.
You're welcome.
West Virginia.
You're welcome.
I
It's
think
all
the
the
last
build
time I
up.
felt this hot in a room was when we did the Panama City show.
I'm
Valdosta.
By Valdosta.
I'm just
No,
trying to help
that,
you guys
no,
train.
that was
man.
still worse than this.
Oh, no, yeah.
I love the venue, like because it's so up close and personal. But the bark, we almost passed out on stage.
I browned out a couple times. There was a couple points where I was screaming. I was just like,
It's a
"Yeah,
little-
I'm back."
It was a little hot. It was a little hot. I was asking Ed whenever we saw them playing, and I was like, "You look a little moist up there." He's like, "Yeah."
We recently played the Square Mug, and I do believe they have air conditioning in there, but there was so many people packed in that little
It didn't
building.
matter.
It was like the size of this, but there was like at least 60 people in there.
Dude, I looked at it at one point.
And it was just like, you couldn't see the door, you couldn't see anybody. I mean, all you could see was sweat. That's all you could
I
see.
looked-
Wow.
I looked down at one point, and the whole floor was a different color where everybody was standing at.
Yeah.
And then I leaned up, and I see three of my buddies. I see old Preston Hooks over there, and they're all shirtless. And I'm like, yep, this just turned into a strip club real quick.
Hell yeah.
Almost all the dudes that were in there did not have a shirt on, and they're in there like throwing shoulders. And I'm like,
I kept
this
mine.
is fun, but I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
going
that's
back
a
out to
Valdosta
that
show.
pit.
That Valdosta show we played, it was in like an old house that they turned into a venue, and it was hot.
That's exactly what
I was-
There was a guy walking around in there. It was a hefty guy with no shirt on. And the only thing that kept coming to my mind is that at some point someone's gonna go meet the parents on him with that scene where he gets in his face and he gets they were throwing. It was a show. It was a good show too, but
We got back to Michael's house that night. God, what time was it? It was like 2:00 in
It
the
was
morning.
1 or 2 in the morning.
We
all
got
had
back to
showers.
Michael's. I looked down. I was like, "All right, guys, I'm going to take a shower." I'm sure I sweated on them. They sweated on me. I don't want any of it. I've had enough sweat for today.
Me and Dylan.
Panama City was bad
Me and
too.
Dylan cuddled that night.
Apparently, I drunkenly sleep cuddled.
He sleeps spoons.
No,
He
I've
was cuddled.
I've seen that phenomenon with some other people.
I woke up and
For
Greg
sure.
done left. Michael was sitting there. Greg was like, "I'm going back to the house before we go to Panama City." I was like, "Okay, cool." So we go to sleep, wake up, and first thing Michael says to me is, "Greg said you spooned him all night." And I was like, I went down and I was drunk.
I mean, we
he was
both,
probably warm. It's like 68 degrees in your house, bro.
we both fell asleep on our back. And like I wake up on the edge of the left side of the bed with him in my ear. I'm going, "What the fuck?" You know, like, God damn, get away from me.
I don't want to know how you woke up when I blacked out that Sunday.
Well, we won't talk about that. Let's just say that neither one of us was rolling off the bed that day because we had kickstands. And moving on.
All righty. Tammy's got a question.
Hey, that gold.
How about Nair?
If trapped in a horror movie, who would be the first to die from your band?
John,
Easily.
John.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn it.
Wow.
I'd say Michael because he'd have to come out to pee.
Yeah.
Straight up.
What? So
I'll be back, guys. Gotta be.
I need
Nope.
to extrapolate on this, please.
Yeah, it was
What-
pretty
what-
unanimous and quick.
Yeah, I know, right?
So out of us, John is the most likely who would probably want to check the thing out, even though you shouldn't be leaving the group.
Total
Now,
white guy.
if Bertrand was still in the group, it'd be him because
Oh,
he had
Yeah, right.
he had the balls to go by himself pissing in the cornfield
Yeah.
in the area that looked like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre barn where we were
Yeah.
playing at that right outside of Thomasville,
Yeah.
up the way.
Yeah. He literally
Yeah,
did the "I'll be
Jesus.
back" and
Yeah.
walked into the darkness.
You never
into a
say that.
cornfield, And we're like,
Yeah.
oh, he ain't coming back. We're playing this for the biggest player tonight.
Y'all are great. We ain't gonna go look for him.
Michael would be that guy too.
There's a video that was going around a while back, and it's these two guys, and they're pretending they're hiding from the guy that's after them, the killer or whatever. And all of a sudden, one of them stands up. He's like, "Hold on, bro," and he stands up and he starts peeing, and the guy's like, "I hear you." And he's like, "Well, hold on a minute, I'm taking a piss." That's Michael.
No, but the same reason they're saying Michael was the same way. Michael was like, he'd perk up and be like, "Who the hell's that out there?" You know, and he'd have to go find out. You know,
Go take a look.
Michael.
Sorry,
is,
Michael, we love you.
Michael is the last Mohican. You know, he's the last one, so he's got to stand up for his clan. You know,
You know, in our band, if you will, that'd be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm also the one like, what the fuck, you know, gotta go check it out, gotta go see what's up.
I'm pretty sure I can outrun to both of you too.
Oh yeah, no,
That's
fucking
useful.
good.
That's
you
useful.
ain't got to be
That's a good skill to
fast. You just got to be faster
Yeah.
than him.
Hold on. Let me tell you about the last time I ran.
I'm turning into a track star real quick.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, if
tell
I'm
that
running, y'all
story,
better
Rob.
run too.
If
Something I
it
need to better than me.
screams or makes weird noises, just know I will try to intimidate it at some point.
You'll scream back at it.
I will.
So you're the second to die.
That's what I have going for me. I can be an intimidating mother. I'm a fat
Well,
guy.
not intimidate, impersonate it. That's where I was trying to go.
Oh,
I will try to impersonate it. If it's over there, I'm gonna be like, you too, bitch.
So you're not gonna break out like a Christopher Walken, you know? There's
I'm Christopher Walken.
something out there.
I'm walking in.
Yeah,
My name Christopher
I'm
Walken.
walking.
I'm walking in.
I'm gonna pull a Doc Holliday, but like I got two guns, one for each of you.
One for each of you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, Jade would probably hobble off, and I'd be standing there making fun of you, like, "Damn, bitch went up like a water balloon." What the fuck? One hit with a chainsaw, and he was done. This is fucking bullshit.
Now, dude, if somebody's coming with a chainsaw, man, I went to a haunted house one time and I punched somebody straight in the mouth. They came with a chainsaw, and I was like,
Nope.
"Hey man, the chain's off of it." I'm like, "I didn't know that." I'm sorry, bro, but don't
It's
come.
dark in here.
You can't. You paid to get in here. Well, I paid to punch you in the mouth. All I can tell you, I'm sorry. You know.
This has turned into a fucking boxing
I
training
did
thing.
the Tallahassee haunted house they used to have years ago, and one of my buddies, he knew somebody. Somehow they were looking for some people to stand in, and he's like, "Hey, bro, you want to go be in the haunted house?" I was like, "Be in the haunted house or go through the haunted house?" He goes, "No, be in the haunted
In it.
house."
Yes.
We were in. That was the best shit I've ever done in my
That
life.
was on,
I've done
on
that before,
games.
too.
We did it when the last time they had it at the Tallahassee Mall before
Okay.
they remodeled everything.
I see.
Dude,
Oh,
I had
shit,
there
man.
wasn't that many people, so like some people had one room, some people had two rooms. I got two rooms, so I stood in this little like 3-foot wide hallway that went from one set to the other set. They walked through one set, and it's all dark and creepy, and they're like, "Fuck," waiting for somebody to jump out. Nobody jumped out. I'd follow in behind them through the hallway, and it'd be like, "Man, this place is fucking creepy, ain't it?" They'd blow right through the rest of the sets.
That's great.
That shit was hilarious.
Whenever somebody says something and you're walking behind them and they're like, "This place is creepy," that's your cue. We go, "Yeah, it is."
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I stood in at a Halloween or a haunted house one day, and they just needed me for one night, and I was like, "Hell yeah, that'd be cool." So it's like me and a bunch of my buddies were in this like they had created like a murder scene body bag area, and it was all like Jason and you know Scream. I was dressed up as Ghostface, and we're all standing there like statues, like we're all just just props. And they come up there and they go, "I don't think he's real," or whatever. And I jump at him. I swear I got punched in the face like 18 times.
I don't know how I didn't get punched. There'd be like a couple walking through, and they'd be, the girl would be holding holding on to them. Oh, I'm scared. And I'll just be like, oh, really? Are you? And they just flip the fuck out and run. Dude, that was the most fun I've ever had in my life. 10 out of 10 would do it again.
I took all the punches in the face because it was just hilarious. It was just. It didn't.
I'm
hurt.
short.
It
so
wasn't.
they
It
just
wasn't
went
a
right over
hurtful
my
punch.
head.
It was like a reaction punch. You know,
Yeah.
and it was like kind of like, oh well, whatever. You know, it was just funny as hell to me. You know, I didn't mind it.
No, Nick.
All right.
Oh, wait. We're on round 2 now.
Yeah.
I've never made it to round 2 before.
That's right.
It's a mean, come on.
Welcome to your first
How's
time.
your love
I'm
life?
always a one-hitter
So
quitter.
Nick, if you
So you have to answer this one.
Oh,
Oh,
Now I hand out the cards and you answer it.
me.
Yeah. What's the question? And
So if
then
you
you
could
answer
only
it.
eat one meal every day for the rest of your life, what it would be?
What would it be, Matt?
Probably pizza.
Pizza?
my dog.
Yeah. Ian's pizza?
Any pizza, my dog.
Trying to keep the colors right. This ain't gonna work.
It's just like band member Trivial Pursuit.
What opportunity for love or money have you given up? Do you regret it now?
Yeah. Like some deep ass philosophical
That is
shit.
not a
If you
great
start fucking
question.
crying, I'm
Oh.
gonna make fun of you, dog. I'm just saying.
Pass.
Yeah, can I pass this one? Because none of it portrays.
That's next round. Next round.
I've never had an opportunity.
You've never had the opportunity to give something up and be like, you know what, I got to get rid of this toxic shit in my life so I can improve myself.
No,
Ever?
ever.
I'll
The
give,
guy who been
Give me that
divorced
fucking
twice or 3 times.
I'll give you another one. Anybody want this question?
No.
See, they don't
I
even
wouldn't
want
have
it
a- I
either.
wouldn't
That
have a
was a terrible
decent
question,
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
I wouldn't actually have a decent answer anymore.
I'll take another beer.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Take another beer.
What do you regret not doing when you were younger?
That's a good one.
No, it's actually
It's more broad.
half of the same question, but listening to people.
Taking people's advice.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no,
I can
Oh,
see that.
even till this day. I
That Bolton paid for experience that your dad always told you about. Yeah.
You'll learn how to hold that flashlight.
So
You're up.
So I ask and answer this question.
Yes.
It's interesting that you gave me this question. It's actually appropriate to what's going on in my life right now. Would you rather live in an apartment? Would you rather live in an apartment in the city or a mansion in the country? I currently live way out in the fucking woods in a perfectly reasonable house. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 10 acres of land, 4 acres of land.
It's the same.
32 acres.
42.
42 acres
Holy shit.
of land,
oh,
right? And it is goddamn beautiful. It's fucking quiet as hell.
Can I build a house next year? On the other corner.
So can all the bands that's ever been on the show take a plot?
Right. And again, I love it, but I'm a fucking city slicker, and I like being able to order pizza at 1 o'clock in the morning. I like having an internet connection,
And have it brought
Yeah.
to you.
being able to work from home.
Yeah.
DoorDash is god awful.
But that's the point. Of having it brought to you.
I don't live but like 5 minutes from Crawfordville.
Yeah.
And if I DoorDash something from Crawfordville, it's like fucking $50 automatically. I'm like, nah.
Ooh,
I'm like, bro, I'm like not even 3 miles from Crawfordville. What the hell?
right.
I learned they have DoorDash in Blountstown now.
No shit.
Yeah. And I always said, like, you can make a killing in Blountstown, but everybody's lazy.
You know, I almost looked. Seriously, I almost looked the last time I was there a couple weeks ago. Anyhow, going back to the question, give me a B apartment
Yeah.
in the city.
You know my answer to that.
Yeah, in the country.
I'm
Mansion
gonna
in the
take the
country.
land.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the land all day.
Yeah.
Same.
It's a lot of fucking mowing, but it is what it is.
Like,
If,
it would a
if,
I'll get a
townhouse
tractor.
way in the back.
okay, if I had a good internet connection, I might consider the mansion in the country.
Yeah, my internet connection still sucks.
Feel
It's
that.
good enough to do this shit though. Sometimes, for the most
Sometimes.
part.
I go, when you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up? God damn it, it was a stupid rock star.
Well, you made it.
Yeah, we'll call it that. Halfway there.
You made it to rock.
Not sure about the star yet.
We'll give you a star crunch at the show.
There you go.
Hey, I fucking love Star Crunch.
And those little stickers you put on your shirt.
Gold, you get a gold star.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'll stand back.
What book have you read recently that you would recommend and why? See, here's the problem with that. I don't read.
I never learned to read. I
Wait.
that one.
do you look at pictures? You know,
Do you have a picture book?
graphic novel.
What
Oh.
do you mean you don't read?
Okay, what
I
porn
don't
site
read
was you on
books.
recently?
Ugh.
What porn site?
You don't
was
even
on
read
recently?
web comics? Nothing.
You have to read the description of the porn sites. What porn site was you on recently?
That's a tough question.
Couldn't get past all the pictures.
The previews is as far as I
Who
made
reads
it.
it when there's a video preview?
The 5-second preview is all I needed. What was the last book I read?
Where the red fern grows.
No, it was Green Eggs and Ham.
Oh, that
Wow.
way back.
My kids.
Oh, with your kids.
Yeah,
Okay.
with my
That-
kids.
that's
But then
pretty
he
cool.
finally understood.
I would
it.
recommend
That was
it
like
now.
last week or so.
I mean, Sam I Am don't like Green Eggs and Ham.
But would you ever try green eggs and ham?
I mean, I like eggs and ham, so I mean, I
I
don't,
mean, would you try it there to green?
I like
Probably.
Adam Green.
Supposedly you get
I've ate
Tennessee.
worse.
And you can just add dye to it. It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Actually, I
Dye
don't.
does taste
I think they did
It
it
dies at
just-
some point, so I mean, whether it's green
Yeah,
or
yeah.
not,
Yeah.
they're only going to
Yeah,
know when
yeah,
they come
yeah,
over for the
yeah,
odds.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forfeited that
Who
one.
did- No, I'm missing somebody. There you go.
Yeah, that's.
All right.
I think he's next, right?
Which famous person have you met? I haven't met any like real celebrities, but like
Dance
I
count.
did. I shot the shit with Waylon from Mushroom Head and
Okay.
McDonald's. That was cool. I didn't even know it was him. He didn't have none of his makeup on, and then he shouted me out at the show later, like. When he went on stage, he's like, "This dude waited like 45 minutes for a McChicken. What a fucking trooper!" And I'm
That's
like, "Wait,
awesome.
was talking about me." That's how I felt.
Hell
yeah. I also shot the shit with the guys from They Have Lived with Scars before we played with them a couple years ago. Those guys are really cool. Turns out Australians are generally pretty cool,
Yeah.
so that was cool. No big time celebrities though, but that was fun.
We met Courtney Gaines for like 5 minutes. This Malachi from Children of the Corn.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Shit.
He wouldn't sign
shit.
shit unless we paid him $20.
He went to
Hey,
Eddie.
you gotta respect the hustling game.
Yeah, right. It's
He
like,
went to whole
dude,
Eddie
those are one
Munster.
movie you've heard of. Okay, you're gonna sign. You want me to sign this shit? I'm gonna break it off. Come on.
So, I got. What state or country do you never want to go back to? I'm trying to ponder this a little bit.
Florida.
That's what I was thinking, honestly.
Damn.
I was like, I never want to go back to Florida, but
I mean, we have Florida, man.
I've been to Georgia a lot, and if I had to base it on going to Atlanta, I'd never want to go back to Georgia.
Right.
So
Wow.
Atlanta's terrible, dude.
I went a few weeks ago.
I
love
wouldn't
it.
go back to Atlanta if I forgot something. I just no. Mm-mm.
Vortex has great burgers there.
No, just no.
That Vortex is pretty good.
Speaking of burgers, I want to go to that place in Las Vegas where they paddle you if you don't eat your burger.
That's a thing.
It's a thing. It's
Wow.
a legit thing. You sign a waiver, and if you don't eat your whole meal, they literally put you up in front of everybody in the restaurant, and they paddle your
Oh, I
ass.
got
It's
that.
like encouraging certain people to not eat their food.
It's encouraging me
Yeah.
to go there and not eat.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
I'll pay
Hey,
$20
what-
for a burger.
Yeah.
Where's the place so I can avoid it?
I'm a fan.
Dude, it was like
I'll finish mine and yours.
It was on like Man versus Food or something like that.
Oh, Beard
Gotta
was a
pay for
Beard.
that.
Yeah, not the
Beard versus
original
Food?
Man versus Food guy, but the other one.
I watched
I don't-
Beard versus Food.
Adam
Beer
something
versus
or another.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a beard. He's a long beard. He actually came here in Crawfordville. He went to Myra Jeans and did their challenge.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Beard versus, I'll watch him. He goes
Oh.
all over the country.
My old guitar teacher was on Dirty Jobs when he come down here and did oysters, did the oyster shucking and everything.
That's cool.
I was like, she was telling me about it one day, guitar practice. I was like, oh yeah, cool. And then I watched it and I was like, your husband was cool. He just was like, that, God bless her soul. She was an amazing person. But she just stood there on camera and was like, oh, you want an oyster, Mr. Rowe? I was like, this man literally just like changed clothes in front of y'all. And you're like,
Maybe that's why.
maybe, I don't know.
Speaking of being on TV, John Summers was on Pawn Stars.
Who's that?
The guy from the moon, the DJ. John Summers has been out for years.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I have not had many trips to the moon.
I was blacked out last
Well, people that know John Summers,
The only show I
Too
ever
many
saw of the
people.
moon was Chimera at Whitechapel.
I think he was on the radio a lot.
I went
Yeah, he
there and
was on radio a
saw
lot.
um,
And you saw him at a
and
punch
he did a lot of the
Magnolia Park,
announcements
Real
for the moon
Friends
and
and
stuff.
Mayday Parade last time they played there. That was a good show.
I thought that was fun.
Radio
It was
personality. That's it.
But just going there on normal, no. Last time I went there, I was like, people, nope. Next thing I know, I blacked out, woke up in my buddy's backseat of his truck. And he's like, don't worry, bro, I got you.
Yeah,
Right, this is why I don't go places
You
like
seem
this.
like you'd
sounds
be like
about
a
right.
Stetson's guy. No?
I'm not.
Hmm.
Unless there's like a show or something going on.
when
Last
was
time
the
I was
last?
there,
But hold on,
That's because I got some beer in me.
But time out.
Benatar was before that.
So
Like,
everybody talks about
reggae
his
and-
accent.
At Benatar.
Oh,
Which
that-
one?
that-
Which
that-
one is
that-
more
that-
country between me and
That
Dylan?
would be nice.
Got a different drawl to it.
Which one's more country between me and Dylan? Accent wise.
You are more liquor store country. He is more.
Oh, shots fired.
He is more Walgreens country.
I'll take the liquor store over that.
Yeah, because Walgreens has
But
Walgreens
they're
has
right
pills.
next to each other.
Yeah.
I mean,
Damn near the
in
same building.
Hazelhurst, Georgia, they're right.
Walgreens has a shelf full of Sudafed.
Damn.
I stand in there. How are you doing? Go to aisle 6 for your sex toys.
Like I would expect Dylan to like be outside at Redbox suggesting movies to me. I'm like, no, I'm just
Have you
returning.
ever seen Step
Just
Brothers?
Just returning, man. I'm not trying to have a fucking conversation.
All comes back around.
If he's that guy, you walk up and like, damn, he's gonna talk to me. God, he's gonna talk to me, and I don't want to talk to him.
Yeah.
If I have beer, I talk. If I don't have beer, I don't really talk.
All right, so I got a question pulled for me. If you could meet any historical figure, who would you choose and why? Ooh, that's a good one.
Can I amend that question?
Can you?
I think we all
Amend it? Can I change it?
You bet. Sure.
Oh, just let him answer.
What historical figure would you fight?
But when would I fight?
Yep.
This got real.
Winston Churchill don't look like he could throw any hands.
Oh,
I'm just saying. It was a little slow.
okay.
Albert Einstein, because he ain't
Albert,
very
oh,
strong.
fucking rock the E equals MC square right out that head.
Boom,
But look, hold on.
That was the
But look,
criteria.
Albert
That was
Einstein is like the
very
closest you can get to Raiden, though.
Nah,
He can use the electricity to
tell you who I wouldn't fuck with, Bruce Lee.
You right.
Okay.
Would not fuck with Bruce Lee because
Or
even
Chuck
though
Norris.
he was a movie star, he was still the real deal.
Chuck
I don't
Norris.
like feet, but I suck his toes.
You wouldn't have a choice.
Fight him or suck his toes. I'll suck his toes.
Well,
Yeah, like the criteria is which historical figure do you think you could take in a fight? I'm going with Harry Truman, just because he blew the shit out of like a whole country, and like I think I could take Harry Truman, so that would be cool. Like
Absolutely.
you know, sort of by proxy, I would have whipped all of his hands at.
Considering he was in a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah. No, that was the FDR. Man.
Oh, FDR. Excuse me. Thank you.
Tip him over.
Harry
Boom.
Truman was just a short guy who had like a lot of he talked fast. So,
Gotcha.
You know, I think he would have been an easy one. You know?
All right, we need to play a video.
Oh.
Rob, would you like to say your goodbyes, buddy? You got to make
Guys,
an
I
early
have
exit.
to go. Thank you all for coming on.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all
Coming on, huh?
coming on us.
You want me to go on you?
He will be back next show. This is
I will
not
be
like
back
some
next show. Yeah.
some final
Yes, it's
goodbye.
not-
This is not one of those things. He
Last week, Rob quit the band.
yeah, it's not one of those
All right,
things.
Jack Black.
Ah, somebody got it.
But hey, we got Back from the Grave by Altar of Flesh. Rob, you want to count this one in?
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna be Rob.
And we are back. Hey, you got your own microphone.
Yeah, Rob looks different.
We turned on that when it got dark. No, you know what? Hold on. That's okay. That's all right. And yeah, this is okay.
Now I don't have to sweat on you anymore.
Yeah, I know.
That'll work. That'll work.
That's fair.
Nah, that's fine. Fuck it. We're running with
I
it.
do get prepared.
Hey, grab that other thing of beer. While you out there.
Bear?
Beer.
Bear?
How come you know how to breathe the
I'm not-
cans of gluten water?
Have anybody watched y'all watch Yellowstone?
Nope.
Nobody watch Yellowstone?
Nope.
Right,
Yeah.
didn't fuck me, right?
My wife does.
There's a chick on there that she's got like a real thick accent, and she went to like a carnival and she's like, you know, she won the prize or whatever.
That's fine, Dylan. That's good.
She won the prize or whatever. She's like, give him a bar. And they're like, give you what? My bar. Give him a bar, you know. And she was saying bear the whole time, but you know, that's how I feel like when I said bear, you know.
Yeah, kind
They
of.
have to turn on the caption.
Yeah. Yeah. Me and Dylan get up here.
Sometimes I can't understand it. I speak fluid redneck.
Jason, did you happen to notice that I think I spelled your band name correctly this time?
I did.
Altar.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
Altar.
appreciate that.
I did a bunch of research.
Yeah.
About 15 minutes before the show.
Wow.
Got it figured out. Got it figured out.
It was such a new band, you know.
You guys
It's-
say-
yeah, I mean, they
looked up the
just-
definition of the word and everything. Like, does it go that far?
No.
No, okay, I didn't think so.
No, I mean, if I'm going to spell it, it's just a couple times, and then after
That's
that,
true. Just take that information, throw it in the trash can, right? You don't need
Gone.
that shit anymore, right? Yeah.
she gone. All right, so I got another project. I'm putting you guys to work.
You said round 3 on the question, didn't you?
Oh yeah, we got round 3 on the questions too.
Huh.
So what's the stipulation on that one, though? We get to pass the question?
Damn, you're smart. You're smart for being a liquor store.
I know, right? I'm a liquor store in Blountstown.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hand you a question. You get to hand it to one other person. Are you ready? You can go first.
I'll do it.
Don't take too long on it though. I mean, we can't have
You're
a bunch
already
of
taking too long.
dead air.
There's 2 lines of that.
Me. Okay.
Yes.
Sure. What's your dream car? You know, I like my car. Honestly, like, you know, I got a, you know, I didn't take my car here, but I got a 94 Toyota Corolla. And that car just goes and goes and goes as long as you're not actively trying to run into the ground. If I could ride that car forever, that would be perfectly A-okay with me.
It's a Toyota, man.
It's reliable.
As long as you change the oil in it.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
You
Tell
know,
that to my ex.
Keep
Keep
up.
up her Toyota.
but it's a nice old reliable. My dad got it for me. It's got a lot of sentimental value, and it's not a bad thing.
But is that the dream? That's the one. Like, if you had a poster of yourself, that's the car you'd be standing in front of.
I mean, well, if I gotta do some shit,
It's a
to, like,
hatchback.
if somebody's like, "Hey, you gotta have a car for a Fast and Furious advertisement," you know,
94 Corolla
nah, I guess like
with Lambo doors.
I don't know. My brother used to have a '69 Nova. I think it was a '69 or it was a '69 or like a somewhere around that Nova. That car sounded like a freaking raging dragon. I thought that shit was so cool. Maybe I'd say that. Maybe
There
I'd
you
say
go.
that.
All right.
That thing roared. That thing was a monster.
Good call. Good call on that one.
Yeah, that's better than a Toyota
The,
Corolla.
now, I mean, now I didn't like the huge die that was grafted onto the gear shift. That shit was tacky.
I do like the idea of a 94 Corolla in 2023 condition with a liquor store country girl standing in front of it on the poster. That just sounds great.
I can get you one of them.
Yeah.
Where I'm from.
Man's networking.
Where I'm
Yeah,
from.
it just sounds like you should have that on your wall. I don't know.
Greg knows at least 5 people with that Corolla.
Oh, man.
They all live within a 3-mile radius. They all started up.
Like a diesel.
They're the ones who can hold the Bud Light in one hand, the cigarette in the other, in the same hand.
It's gonna be a black and mild where I'm from.
Oh, did we do this one already? Oh, we doing repeats?
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Same one that Rob answered. Would you rather live in an apartment in the
Oh
city?
yeah, no.
No.
I mean, I'll take a different one.
Give me the different one of the same color.
Okay. Oh god, that's upside down. Would you rather be the star player on a losing football team or ride the bench on the winning one? I mean, we're gonna go with the star player on the losing team all day.
Yeah, that's rock star style.
I mean, I'd rather be losing and doing something than sitting on the bench.
I mean, yeah.
You get paid.
I would not mind
right?
getting paid $1 million to sit on the bench.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be Tom Brady's backup all day long.
Just tell me whenever you need me.
I would rather be doing something than doing nothing.
I mean,
The guy you still get a card and everything. That's sports.
Still get a
Still
ring.
get a ring, get a
Yeah.
paycheck. I mean,
It is douche.
all you gotta do is sit there with your folder
They
all night.
contribute
Yeah.
in practice.
Yeah, that's the one he just ran.
Just
That's just
chilling.
not the type of person I am, though. I'd rather do something than sit on my ass.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, I'm supposed to hand this or you just.
Yep, hand it.
Oh, all right. I'm not even gonna bother with you. I know what you're gonna do. It's gonna be base gear that I don't even want to fucking
2 for
hear
2.
about.
let's see. What have you bought that you love so much that you would happily buy it again? Is this just
my Toyota Corolla.
That was a
Canon air
gift.
filter.
That was a gift.
Oh,
Now, is
you don't
this-
have to buy those.
Is
Those are
this materials or is this anything that I bought that I spent money on?
anything you bought is what it said.
Anything.
Damn. I would happily go back to see where's my brain? The Blind Guardian show I saw in Atlanta, probably back in like 2015. Me and my buddy went up there and we stayed with Chris Lodge from Doghead, but we stayed with one of his friends. That was one of my favorite shows I'd ever been to. I'd spend money on that anytime, even if I was close to broke. If that was a choice. And we went to that one awesome was it? I don't know if it was Vortex we went to, but like they had real good pizza there too. Does Vortex do pizza too? Oh, that's some other joint. I'd see that concert anytime. I'd make that drive.
Good answer. Who's next? Who hasn't had one?
Oh,
Matt, have you had one?
Nope.
this is a waste of nostalgia right now. I thought you were about to give it to me. I'm like, damn, man. Like,
You're gonna answer
Everybody's trying to
everything.
find out everything about you.
I got a finite amount of emotional energy for this event, son.
No matter.
I just answered one.
How do you get in your own way of success?
That's a good one.
That's a pretty good
Ooh.
question. Yeah, that's a pretty good question.
I critique myself too much.
Think so?
Yeah,
You're your own worst critic.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we all-
we just had a discussion the other night. We was talking about, if we had to get another bass player or something, who, and I was like,
And you playing guitar, kind of like how Will said he was going to quit
Yeah.
and play bass.
yeah, I mean, that's what I'd say. I mean, I get in my own way because I just, in my mind, if you don't think you can be better, then you're not going to be better. I mean, that's just the way I think about it.
Yeah, if you think you peaked, then what do you have
if
to
you're
learn
not,
type of
if
shit?
you're not constantly learning stuff, then you're not doing it right.
Right.
My wife walked in on me.
Yank
I
it.
play music in the shower a lot, so I'm sitting there drying off. My wife walks in. I'm playing Madonna,
Makes sense.
like a prayer, like a prayer from Madonna, and I'm only playing that because Guy Pratt's playing bass, and Guy Pratt's one of the best bass players in the world. And I'm listening. I mean, I'm drilling that bass line in my head, man. I'm drilling it. And she walks in. She's like, "Are you really listening to Madonna right now?" I was like, "No, I'm listening to Guy Pratt because I'm about to take something that he done, and I'm going to utilize that." So that's just the way I think about it. I'm always listening to different kind of music, not just metal to throw into metal.
Yeah, you have to. There's
Yeah.
so much out there that I can't stand people that are just stuck in a little tiny box. No, I only listen to this.
Yeah.
I get it if you don't listen to something. I'm not a big country guy. Don't like country music,
I don't either.
but I do
I
like.
like old country.
Country music has a lot of great bass lines. if you're a bass player.
Yeah, not really. No.
I mean,
Marty Robbins.
if you listen to like old time country,
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
I mean,
Yeah.
not necessarily old time, but like if you go and listen to Randy Houser, bass player, Randy Houser's bass player is phenomenal. Just what he does. It's not all about what you can do; it's about how you can complement the music.
Yeah, of
in
course.
my eyes. So it's just like hearing a good production of everybody complimenting everybody. It's good.
So what I liked years ago, there was someone asked Nikki Sixx who he thought was the most underrated bass player, and of course he picked himself. Of course he did. Then I personally went to the guy from Duran Duran. That bass player is disgusting. The guy, if you listen to what he's doing, it's amazing. It's just busy as shit back there.
Yeah.
And it's just buried in the mix, but there he is.
That's one of the things when I got in a cover band, I was like, oh man, half this shit's boring. And then I had to learn their bass lines. And I was like, holy shit, man, some of these fucking
Yeah.
China Grove is grooving.
Yeah.
That's a grooving ass song. I never really listened to it because, it just popped on the radio and I changed the channel, whatever. But I'm like, yeah, all right, I can keep up with this. Who hasn't handed one out?
I haven't handed one out.
Yeah, I got 3, but I don't think I handled.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
Don't give him that
Oh,
card.
stop picking on Nick. Come on.
I just had to give him a side eye.
You're going on for a Corolla thing.
He likes the side eye emoji. Remember?
I mean, I'm a fan of the Corolla now. Don't tempt me with a good time.
What chance encounter changed your life forever?
You look like a deep thought kind of guy, so I was like, I'm gonna go with that one.
All right, there's this dude. It's downtown. I've run into him twice. It was the weirdest thing. And he's just one of those dudes who just sort of like lives rent free in my head.
Kind of like the vines.
Yeah, I'm always wondering, like, if, I don't believe in guardian angels and shit like that, but maybe if there was one, it's this dude. I don't know. I think he's homeless. I'm not positive. He's a black dude who's always downtown. He's fucking super smart. Ran into him one time at the public library. Me and my girlfriend from high school were looking at Eastern philosophy books. She was into that kind of stuff, and man, the dude like drops up by. He just like dropped some fucking wisdom, and then he just walked off. It was crazy. It was like, what? And then years later, I got a job delivering flowers, and downtown again, like that little spot before the cap. You go to Monroe to the Capitol, that weird little road. I don't even know what it's called. It goes to Adams
That
Street.
one that goes like Appalachian. And all
Yeah,
that.
it goes to Adams. But anyway, so I'm coming out of the place, and there's this little half wall kind of right at the door, and I kind of looked at it, and my mind went, I bet I could scale that shit. And this dude, that same fucking guy comes walking around the corner, and he's like, oh, I thought you were about to scale that. And he goes, discretion is the better part of valor. And he just walked off into
So that guy is your Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, he is. It's like pops by, says some shit, and just
Oh, fucking.
and it
Oh,
just
Jiminy.
lives rent free in your mind. Just like, damn, yeah, that's
That's wild.
Oh, shit.
All right, I got to give somebody one now.
You're up?
I reckon. Damn
Damn,
near
you
killed
killed him. I hear that daily.
Who hasn't answered yet? I know you have.
I think John's actually gone for a little bit now. We siloed him in the beginning. He's actually been sitting for a minute now. Like,
he still does. I can't believe these guys thought I would get killed.
Oh my
first.
God.
Oh
That's
my
the
God.
perfect question.
I'll probably be the only one who's surviving.
I don't know, dude. The second I hear a rustle in the cornfield, I'm already gone. Like,
This says, would you rather win a Grammy or an Oscar?
Huh.
Chances are good I'd win both them motherfuckers.
I knew he was going to say it.
You die awesome.
Kind of the shit like that. You
Is
know
there
what I'm
really a
saying?
difference between the two?
I have no fucking
One's
idea.
for
I
music,
don't know.
one's for movies.
yeah.
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 The Grammy is for
Grammys
movies.
means-
I would-
No,
But you
Grammys.
could win an
Oscars
Oscar
for
for
movies.
composition. So if you wrote the song
Yeah.
and won the Grammy, you could also win the Oscar for having that song. Like
So that's what he would do.
yeah. You write the song
Yeah.
for the 007 movie, and there you go. You won it
Yeah.
all.
Hey,
Next John Williams.
007 Paul's music is the best music in the world.
I would say I'm a better actor than a musician, though, for sure.
Do you act playing bass?
Oh yeah, pretty much. Fucking faked my way through the past 20.
I've been told I'm a good voice actor.
Faked
I
my way
should've
through this
went
town
voice
for
acting.
17 years.
Me too.
I hear
I just-
it's a tough industry to get into, but
I don't know, I've never tried it.
I just find a root note and
I do
write that
voices
son of a
sometimes.
bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's,
Just root it
you
out,
should have
baby.
went to voice acting. I'm like, nah.
maybe.
Matt, did you get one? I think you were first, right?
Matt.
Yeah, I already got it out. Sorry.
Yeah, I've gotten one. I've gotten one from Jason, Matt, and I think also.
Did you hand one out?
I don't
He
think I
did.
handed one.
He
Did I hand
handed
one?
one to me. I don't know. No,
No, he
you've only
never-
answered like 8 questions.
Yeah, I answered like 3, but I don't think I handed anything out.
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
10.
I don't think you've
You're
answered.
too busy answering questions.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
like-
hurt.
You have this round.
all right, give one out.
It's got to do with a Toyota Corolla.
Damn, that's gonna be my legacy.
Yeah.
In the middle of y'all set, somebody has to
Legacy
holler out
for
Toyota Corolla
Yeah.
on that set at maybe Friday.
Is that for me?
That's for you, sir.
Putting the camera on you, baby. Here we go.
What stereotype do you completely live up to?
Oh boy.
We just went over the Walgreens redneck.
I mean, we did.
It's men with ponytails, right?
I'm the son of the South.
Sweet potato pie. Oh, stereotype do I live up to?
Is there multiple you're thinking of right now? Like,
Yeah,
you sifting through
there's a couple. There's a couple.
Like-
There's a couple.
I'm thinking Gremlin Hobbit.
My help calls me the Hobbit. He's like, yeah, me and he calls me midget. He goes, every time if I don't have service or something, and he happens to have service, he'll call the boss man. Be like, hey, me and the angry midget are done. I'm like, angry midget? He's like, dude, you're always pissed off. Like, I mean, I reckon.
You have a permagrin. How are you always pissed off?
Oh no, I've been told I have resting bitch face too.
You're always smirking.
It's because I got beer in me.
Like you just fucking changed
Oh.
Stereotype. Stereotypes are a weird word though, because
It is.
Like,
It could be any. It could be one of multiple things. Fuck. All right.
Yeah, I don't have that button. I do have this one though, because you couldn't answer it.
Oh no! How much do you like cheese in IKEA? You know,
I don't like either.
See, the funny thing is, I grew up building cabinets, especially like Corollas.
I grew up building cabinets, so I have an utter hate for IKEA furniture. I'm just gonna go with the short thing. I don't know.
That's fair. That's not the one I thought.
God
you were
bless
gonna
me somewhere else, and it wasn't height. I'm gonna go with that answer.
It was
You
humor.
a strong
All
hand.
right.
choose. It was a strong liver.
Strong hand.
Liver.
Oh.
Yes,
All right, we got
that's a good liver. It works hard.
a Tammy question.
Come on.
What would you do if you were seated next to a chronic farter on a packed airplane?
I am that guy. So I would just sit there.
That
You
is
run
you.
shotgun in the truck.
I mean,
I think
hold
that's
on.
called basking.
Is it lots? Is it
It's
lots of
wafting.
gas with no scent? Or are we talking like somebody who went to Los Amigos like right before he got on plane? What kind of?
No.
He's
got that. He's got that Taco Hell rumble.
Nah.
I'm just gonna say wafting.
All right. Either you
Like, stick to
smell
your
enough
shirt.
rubbing alcohol to where you won't smell anything else,
Whoa.
or
That means
jump
they-
out a window.
if you smell rubbing alcohol, it means they did clean beforehand. Just say it.
You got these little ammonia packs that wake you up. Those
Oh,
things?
God.
Stick that. Yeah, just
Those
the
are
whole time.
rough.
Just,
Those are rough. Shit.
Exactly.
you got to bring on one of those little those car trees to huff right in front of your nose. Smells like pine.
You ain't gonna find me on a
Pine
plane.
trees.
You ain't gonna find me on a plane because I don't fly. But if I do have to fly, you're gonna have to visit T my ass.
Yeah.
Never been on a plane.
So we got to put a gold chain around your neck.
No. Go like up from 18 with that and knock him out.
You've never been on a plane, an airplane?
I've never been on a plane either.
Really?
I'm from the woods.
I'm not scared of
I
it,
just
but
fly by
I've just
crow.
never traveled where I have to be on a plane.
You got a big.
I am going on a cruise next
Big
year.
owl
though,
come
so
pick
I'll
you
be on
up.
a big ass boat.
crow.
But
It comes
Just
by.
hope you don't fall
There is a
over.
large.
You know, 3 days. 3 days as a crow.
Or somebody
flies to the west.
or somebody will fall.
They seem to get pitched over the railings quite often in those things. So
Yeah.
watch out.
People seem to disappear.
I saw Titanic, so I know, not to look at the propeller too closely.
You know-
just remember that 2 people can fit on a door.
Yes.
Yes, 100%.
I'll die on that
She
hill.
fucked him.
Yeah.
I'll die on that hill.
Yep.
She fucked him on that
Yeah.
shit.
She did not love him.
She loved
Honestly,
him.
she was the villain
She
of the
loved
movie. Anyway.
She loved the thought of living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe she was
Rose.
the villain of the whole movie. It
And
was
he
not the
was.
iceberg.
And then she had
Iceberg
that
was just
pink,
a-
she had that fucking
baby,
necklace
you know?
they were looking
The
for the
iceberg was
entire 3
supporting
hours of the goddamn movie.
Yeah, she could have gave her family generational wealth, but she just dumped the shit overboard. Like,
Yeah, I
and
know.
I think Jack or whatever was imaginary. I don't even think he existed.
She
Well,
was
you know,
psychotic,
That's a
man.
good take.
Because
That's a
well,
good
and
take
the
on
best
it.
she,
part
di-
is,
she
like I
dies
said-
at the end and goes to hell or heaven or whatever the hell, and all. She goes to visit her like ghost boyfriend
Not
instead
her
of the husband who probably gave her her children and all of that shit. You know,
Holy
that's
shit.
the villain.
Here's the thing, though. I had to sit
Yeah, I
through
thought about that shit.
3 hours of that fucking movie
It's like a bad
to watch her
NASCAR
take
race,
that
just taking
necklace
left
and
turns.
chuck it overboard. Yeah. 3
Never
hours
going
of
back
me
right.
sitting there to her take that necklace off and chuck it overboard.
Yeah,
Fuck
but-
that bitch.
Yeah, millions of dollars on you this whole.
Yeah,
You were set for life and you did nothing with it.
I think as the fucking Titanic went down, he got a good look at her and he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna.
Beer goggles.
I'd rather
were off.
die.
I'm gonna check
I'd
out.
rather
This-
die than
this
fucking
is the
do
selfish
this
bitch
shit.
right here.
His
Going down
drawing,
with
his
it.
drawing looked a lot better than she did in real life.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have just drew a half horse, half human kind of thing. You know, like the memes.
Just, I'm gonna draw you from the
Yeah,
neck
Minotaur.
down, because that's your best features.
One of those things where it's like just a
Not
head,
even.
stick
Not
finger,
even.
2 circles, you know, there it is.
I don't like feet, but I would have drew a picture of her feet, and you're like, here you go,
Crusty.
crusty.
Fuck, what was I just gonna ask? I was just
Smells
gonna
like
ask
sand.
Matt something. God damn it. Space it.
Wasn't that important?
Nope.
Start a
You
rambling.
got any more questions on there?
No, but we do got Buck said big ups to everybody in the room. Buck's Laser. Hell of a show, man. Get up with me. I was supposed to catch up with you after the show and I did not because I fucking dipped. Once Thunder the Snake was off stage, we hauled ass. Had to go. So August 18th, Rose Room.
Yeah,
You guys ready?
absolutely.
That text I sent out, he said he'll talk to the band and get back to me. So I'll let one of you guys know. Who's in charge of this? Who's doing the booking?
I am.
You?
Yeah.
Okay,
Outreach to everybody.
I'll let you know then.
Okay.
What dude says.
If I outreach to Rose Room and John Michael or Michael,
Dylan.
you then. Well, I talked to Michael first.
Yeah, you talked to Michael first when we were
Then
on.
you text me back. And
we were on the road when you called us.
Yeah, we was headed to
Panama City?
Panama? Yeah, it was. We was headed to Panama City when you called us.
Is that your actual job in this band, John? Project coordinator?
I'm fine with it. I'd rather just write
Oh
songs.
boy, what are we doing now?
Hey, if he knows a lot of connection people, why not?
I know it's
I
useful.
do.
I've thought about like
We
maybe
write
we need to hire a
history
manager
questions?
for years. And
Can we write anything we want?
Anything you want. All right, so here's what I'm doing.
Whoa.
I have these flashcards, and I'm going to have them write questions for the next band.
Oh, who's the next band?
That's a surprise,
That's a-
dude. 'Cause I-
That's the whole mystery. Might be y'all.
Would have brought my nice one if I would have known.
Are we coming back this week?
Hadn't heard.
Just writing questions for random things.
All right, we only need one.
No, one for Matt.
I got one.
Do you
got
like
one? I gave
Toyota
him
Corolla?
That's a legit
Hatchback.
question.
Do you like hatchback?
Do you like hatchback or two-door sedan?
Since you don't read, you write.
I can write.
I would see you as more of like a T-top man, though. So
I picture you in an '89 IROC.
Huh.
That's shit.
Who needs
I'm gonna have
More
to.
like,
That's awesome.
I
more
got
like Jason.
Yeah.
I'll be more
Like,
like Jason.
you've become the new joke. Like, well, I picture Jesus as a man that wears a tuxedo T-shirt.
No, I picture Jesus as a baby in a tuxedo T-shirt and
Dear-
a manger in the clouds.
Dear baby infant Jesus, so innocent.
We may or may not ask these questions, but put your question on the front, your name, and your band on the back.
Oh, it's like the joke.
So this is band.
What's the front? And what's the back?
Oh,
Either one.
I was like the joke about the guy breaking into the house.
That's gonna be
and
the
the
front.
little
Which one
parents
has a
telling
line?
us Jesus is
lines
watching
are the
you.
front.
All right, there you
And
go.
then he's just like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, Jesus is watching you." So the guy just keeps going through, and then he finds out, and then like fucking Jesus jumps out of the goddamn thing's a giant Rottweiler.
Do you know the one person that I want to see at a show one day, and my life would be almost complete, is if I saw Metal Jesus.
Metal Jesus.
That's literally.
Yeah, it exists. It's in Europe. There's a guy. It was a picture. There's a picture of the dude dressed as Jesus at the Wacken Festival,
Yep.
standing next to the dude wearing a Jesus is a cunt T-shirt.
See, my thought was like it's like Mecha Godzilla, but Jesus.
So this is questions for the next band. That's all.
Question for the next band.
And besides, don't give that guy from Ghost any ideas.
Well, open on the back.
Your name and your band.
Don't even name drop them right
Oh,
now.
oh, Tobias.
Yeah, don't give him any ideas.
That's a terrible band.
They got 3 good songs.
It's minor keys.
The only good song I got is what Tyrese, is that the name of it?
What? Circa?
Or whatever it is.
Circa?
I don't know.
That's a good one. That was like one of the early songs.
Little Sunshine. That song fucking rocks. I love that.
That's
song.
a good one.
I love
what
the
is
video
it?
where the guy wrote a Ghost song in like 5 minutes. And it's like you
Nick
play a Slayer
Nocturnal?
riff, and then you play like a 1-2 beat. You do it, and then
You play a Slayer riff in a new metal
Yeah.
feel, so it sounds like Korn.
You ever watch Nick Nocturnal on YouTube?
That's probably the guy.
It probably is. He just done one. What was it? He did. Fuck, I just had. Anyway, he does stuff like that now. That word. Yeah.
Matt, you're over there checked out, buddy. All right?
Yeah, I was thinking of a question.
Same.
I know, right? All the pressure. I just slapped it on you guys here.
Yeah. Been thinking about it.
So the question on the front and name and band name on the back.
Name and band name on the back.
Oh God, it broke. Did you hear that?
Oh wait, no, I was supposed to put my name on it.
It sounds like my kneecaps.
This fucking dang breed.
The Breeders.
There.
That's the name of the ranch.
The breeding.
So we postpone our name and band name.
Yeah. That way I can ask it on your behalf.
Hold on. And then I'm gonna put like what instrument I play, like in big, like bold letters.
You're gonna have fucking busted pencil lead all over
Yeah,
the
that's all
fucking
over- yeah,
table.
you're gonna
Nick's
swipe
over here
this and-
snapping the shit.
That's a good question, by the way.
I scarcely use pencils.
That I wrote is a good question. So I feel like the question I wrote is a question that every man would want to ask.
I would answer it now, but that's gonna fucking ruin it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, no, I don't
We'll
want to.
talk about it after the air.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it next week. All right, John, you ready to get out of here, buddy?
Never.
All right, so John's staying over. Jason, you ready to get out of here, buddy?
I got a
Good.
tent in my truck.
I got an SUV.
You guys want to do one more round of questions? What do you want to do?
Okay.
Sure.
We can work on it.
You still got to think about my question.
Maybe you'll hear it.
I'll just pull for
That
one.
way you do a whole nother round of questions. Maybe you'll hear a question.
I'll just
All right,
pull
John.
for one. Blend
First one you
questions.
pull, you answer. Every other one you pull after that, somebody else has to answer. You're now my co-host. You're my Jade.
Oh, maybe I heard this one earlier. When you were younger, what you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a rock star. Almost there.
Do a different one.
All right.
Yeah, do it.
I know I'm lame.
Did everybody here want to be a rock star when they were young except me? I want to be a fucking astronaut.
I wanted
Yeah,
to be.
I
I wanted to be a wrestler. I wanted
Yeah.
to be
Oh,
in the
that's-
army. And then I realized it hurt, and I was like, "No, I'm good with that."
Well, I wanted to be a wrestler, but I realized that I was never big enough. So
Well, when Mankind came out, it kind of made it where everybody. could
Yeah,
be
it
a
kind
Well-
of made it to where the
well, the
average
thing
guy.
is, now you can
with
be
a sock
smaller
puppet.
and be a wrestler. Now, when
So
I'm too
I,
old
as
to
a
be
midget, have hope.
to be a wrestler.
one. Yeah, that made you a wrestler.
Can I hit somebody with a caution slide? That was the best fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. Micro wrestling.
Oh, so you watched ECW?
Oh yeah,
I started.
we went to that.
I went to the one at Fire Betty's last year, and I started the whole twist his dick riot. I was drunk. What can I say?
Old dick twist.
The dude had him in a leg lock, and the announcer was like, "What's he gonna do now?" And I was like, "I don't know, twist his fucking dick." And then all of a sudden, everybody looked at me, and the guy goes, "That sounds like a good answer." And the whole place started chanting it. And I was like, "Is he gonna do it though?" Sure enough, dude stuck his hand up, grabbed his dick, twisted. I was like, "Ugh."
Nice.
That bottle.
It was like you were twisting his dick. Hell
I
yeah.
felt like it.
In spirit.
But dude, when they
And
came
spirit.
out that first round, and that dude pulled out the caution wet floor sign and smacked that motherfucker on the back of the head with it, that slap. Oh my god, that shit was the best sound I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, that's where I got this Midget Lives Matter sticker.
Hey,
Yeah, we
I
went and
got
saw him
on,
at Warrior.
El Toro.
It was hilarious.
El Toro. I got a shirt that's got the bull on it that says El Toro, and I
Yeah.
got his luchador mask.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
That shit
shout out Little Carlton.
That shit
That shit was
amazing.
funny. So I go up to the merch table and I'm like, how much for stickers? He's like, $5. I'm like, all right, cool. Take one of those. How much for shirts? He's like 20. I'm like, cool, I'll take one of those. And he's like, it's $100 for me. And I was like, get in my pocket. Get out of here. This is fucking great.
I give you $2.50 and some jawbreakers.
Oh my God. That guy,
Now, see, that sounds
That guy
like a
was
liquor
fucking
store on the corner of
hilarious.
Bloodstown right there.
That's $1 in an envelope. That's the liquor store in Bloodstown.
yeah, fucking Little Carlton is hilarious.
Whoa. Yeah. That's pretty big.
All right, what do you got?
What's the last thing you completed on your bucket list?
That's a good question.
We have one of those?
Buying a house with my future wife. I was buying a house with someone I really love. Was part of my bucket list.
Nice.
Yeah.
Solid.
I drink that.
Yeah.
So I'll pull one in.
Air
I
horn.
think you just pick somebody. Or you can go in order. Whichever.
No. It is.
Yeah, there you go. Just pass it around.
Just get one of the ones we already got.
Unless it's one we already got.
You should have discarded them all.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah, next time.
What's your love language?
Oh my God.
You guys don't know anything about that.
Hack
I wanna know.
apart.
Lead guitar.
Hack the bitch apart. That's so romantic.
Oh, what was your first car? An '87 Toyota van.
Nice.
They called it the Matmobile.
Yeah.
There's something about Toyotas with this band. You know?
They work for Toyota.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Me and John works for Toyota.
Are you a morning or a night person? I'm definitely a night person. I do not like having to get up. Anybody who tries to get me up, you better get out. Like,
I just read
It's-
that one.
Well, okay, get helping then. They got
Like every one of them I've grabbed have been asked, and I
Grabbed
or I've
ass.
read.
Nick, do you have like a morning routine?
I mean, that depends on
Try to wake up.
how early I gotta get up and how far I gotta go. But like, probably get up, get dressed, get something to eat real quick. You know, freshen up a little,
Don't grab from the middle.
and then
Grab
get
from,
out.
like, quarter
I
of
don't
the
like
way
a
in.
lot of time before I gotta get out. Elsewise, like it's just the tiredness kind of just sets in.
See, I like a long, slow morning. I like to wake up slow. I grab a fucking glass of ice water and I head outside, chill outside, drink my water, and just fucking let nature help me.
I'm
wake up.
usually up 3,
Every
4
one
in
I
the morning.
grab has been
Yeah,
3 when in the morning?
3, 4.
I'm not up that early.
That's pretty damn early.
I mean, somebody's got to hide them bodies. But, you know,
Well, I also fall asleep early too, so after work.
are you just gonna keep picking them till you want to answer one?
No, because I keep grabbing ones
It's
that's gonna
ones
be
that's been
asked.
answered already.
Because you're on camera. I can go back through and be like, all
You
right,
can
see,
look
this is
at it. They've
bullshit.
all been asked.
Minus-
I grab.
Minus 25 points.
So
There's
I got
100.
one.
There's
Oh, we're
150
keeping
cards.
score?
Oh yeah.
So it's
I'm gonna go
I
back
bet
through
I
this.
have two.
So he gets a score on like all of his Toyota Corollas?
That's plus 10 points. There's not
Greg,
a lot
how
of them
many
around.
liquor stores you got in Bloodstown?
2.
And you got both of them.
I do. My boy owns one of them, but
damn.
And you're working on owning the other.
my boy owns one of them,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he can
yeah.
give me anything I want. But the other liquor store, they have a bigger selection, but they don't have all the nicer stuff. He buys like the actual like Blanton's whiskey, and like he buys the good stuff. The other one has like all the pre-mixed, but I take my wife to the other one, and then I take me to the.
Take her to the cheap
If
shit.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
She likes the pre-mix.
Oh,
Yes.
they got New Amsterdam, honey. Oh, I guess
Well,
you'll have
she
to
likes
pick
the
one.
Malibu stuff, you know, the pre-mixed Malibu. She don't drink White Claw, so you have to give her a break on that one, you know. So I'm gonna answer my question here. I said, what show on Netflix did you binge watch embarrassingly fast? And I'm not even embarrassed about it. It's Outer Banks.
Never
Where?
Outer
Never
Banks.
seen it.
Outer Banks.
Is it good?
I love Outer Banks.
Never
What
saw
is
it.
what's that show?
Outer Banks.
Never heard of it.
So
That's the one with Ashton Kutcher.
no,
No, that's the ranch.
that's the ranch.
That was funny.
Outer Banks is about a group of teenagers that grow up kind of on the poor side of the island. It's like North Carolina. It's a Carolina. It's North Carolina, I think, where the Outer Banks are at. And they grow up. It's kind of like a new school, like Grease. That's exactly what I was going for. The Socias and yeah.
Huh.
Oh, no shit.
No, they don't sing. It's not a musical.
I can't stand musicals.
It's not a musical, but it's like it's an in-depth story that just keeps you just like as soon as it comes out, I gotta watch every episode. It's like got treasure hunt in it, and it's
So it's like
Grease.
Outsiders style.
It's like Grease mixed with Outsiders, mixed with like National
Goonies?
Treasure,
Yeah, treasure.
Goonies.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean it's all those kind of combined.
Indiana Jones.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, listen to her. She got it.
I watch it.
All right, I'll check it out. I would say mine was Mandalorian.
I mean, I have done that one too, but
I mean,
Yeah, I know. You're
I'm
on.
ready
You're
for
on
the
next.
Ahsoka series.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
23rd.
did Stranger Things, Cobra Kai, and Lock and Key.
I never saw Stranger Things until the last season came out, and I binge watched all the seasons in a weekend.
that's normally how I like to do my shows. I like to wait for them all to get out. That way
Not
I
the
can just watch them
Mandalorian.
all.
I gotta watch it when it comes
But
out.
like all-time favorite show ever that I could watch as many times as I want to and not feel bad about it. Sons of Anarchy.
Never seen it.
Never heard of it.
Sons of Anarchy, man. It's.
I will make fun of a motherfucker that comes in with a dino with T-bars, but I've never seen Son of
I mean,
Anarchy.
I don't wear the merch. Like, if you walk in with a vest,
Yeah.
you need to get picked on because it's fake.
Yeah.
But that show is just phenomenal. That was
Yeah.
one of my first shows that I've been watching.
I saw a scene where a dude's blasting down the highway with no sunglasses on. I'm like, go fuck yourself. This is fake as fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can't see.
When I rode
Try opening the
motorcycles,
visor on your helmet doing 55.
Yeah.
That's
See,
horrible.
when I first started riding motorcycles, I thought I was gonna be that guy. You know, I'll wear the little half skull helmet, you know, the glasses and all that shit.
Full face mask.
I got hit with a dragonfly at like 75 mile an hour in the forehead.
That took it clean off your
That'd
bike.
change your whole attitude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Like, it about turned me a backflip off the motorcycle, you know. So it's like
Yeah.
full face is where it's at. Like, you hit with a dragonfly, you're just like, whatever, you know.
Well, that's like I wouldn't have a face if I wasn't wearing a full face helmet. Because I ripped the whole visor and the whole front side of the helmet right here was just fucking mangled when I got done.
Yeah, I mean, the real motorcycle riders are the ones that take care of themselves on the motorcycle. Like, they're the ones riding that thing all the time. If you see somebody in the sleeveless shirt and shorts and
Oh,
hey
hell no.
dudes, that's a weekend warrior. Get on out of here with that.
Fucking flip flops.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I do know
put
it.
jeans on, put boots on, long sleeve shirt, you know.
I do know a
leather,
dude that was wearing flip flops and he went to pass a Coca-Cola truck
Oh,
and he got too close and it cut off his toes, but he was so jacked up on pills that he didn't notice till he got home. Then he had to ride himself to the hospital.
I mean,
It was pretty fucked up.
I wouldn't call myself. I wouldn't call myself.
There's a song for you, Jason.
Damn.
There you go.
I wouldn't call
Chopped
myself
off
a
toes.
bitch,
Cut
but I
my
mean,
toes off and I turn around and go
But,
get them and go to the hospital.
shifting a motorcycle on flip flops, that's going to hurt after a while.
Yeah.
I mean, first gear is fine, but the rest of them,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's like no matter
I
what boots you
wore-
wear, you're gonna feel it.
Yeah, yeah.
I wore
mean,
Vans one time riding. Never again.
I
Yeah,
always
so,
wore
you know-
boots, man. I had to wear boots. I had to wear jeans. I had full face. I didn't, you know, like when I first started driving or riding a motorcycle, I was like, I want everybody to see me riding this thing. And then, like I,
I
said,
just wore rabbit ears.
I got hit a couple times with some dragonflies and horseflies. I was like, no, man, I don't care who sees me. I'm riding this for me at this point. So,
See, and it really depends on what bike I have. If I take my Buell, it's full face, usually upper armor, and some boots
yeah,
because I ride that thing blistering speeds.
it's looking like the dude off of Guitar Hero.
Yeah, I passed a state trooper at like $120, and he just kind of flipped his lights on and shut them back off. He was like, never mind.
That kind of goes with the question.
Oh, you still have a question?
Oh yeah, you still got a question.
What's the most illegal thing you've done? Speaking of that,
Let me put my wire on real quick.
I got.
Oh,
That's
wait,
not
wait,
that
wait,
illegal.
wait.
I got.
It's in your Corolla now.
I got
Oh,
out
darn.
of it because of a deputy doing some stupid shit. When I was doing the speed limit. So when I had my bike, we went out to we had a beach house out in St. George Island. I decided to strap my GoPros on, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go, on the other side of damn Apalachicola and get some footage. Didn't think anybody saw me. coming out of Apalachicola, it goes straight from 30 to 55 to 60. Wasn't paying attention to the speed limit. I just got out of the edge of town and I was like, oh yeah, cool. I give it a little gas. I gave it the sauce. I didn't think the Popo saw me. The Popo saw me. They clocked me doing 144 and a 30.
Oh.
And why I got out of this was because the unmarked truck that was originally, it was the patrol sergeant and an unmarked deputy. The unmarked deputy was making the initial stop. By this point, I'm doing like 68 and a 65. And speed limit done jumped up. I finally looked at the sign. I was like, okay, cool. We're gonna do about 60, around 70.
Closer to 140 now.
Yeah. Well, next thing I know, I look over and there's this blacked out F-150 riding beside me doing about 70, pushing me off the side of the fucking road. No lights on, I might add, unmarked. Pushes me off the road, so I'm slowing down. I stop. I get out. Next thing I know, here comes a marked deputy pulling up with his lights on. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck's this guy doing? He goes, we'll handle that in a minute. You know why we're pulling you over? I said, I have no clue, but what the fuck's this guy doing? I'm about to take my helmet off and hit his ass. And he goes, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to go straight. If your license and everything comes back good, I'm going to let you off with a verbal warning. And I was like, well, what the fuck did I do? He goes, we clocked you doing like 144 and a 30. I was like, oh, you saw that? He goes, not only did I see it, I heard it when you went from 6th to 2nd. I was like, oh. He goes, now there's that GoPro you have strapped on you. That catch it? I said, no, that was off. I can show you that it was off. I don't have any of that. I said, I was just,
Oh, it's broken.
I was like, I was just fucking off a little bit, And he goes, no. Everything come back good, and I was like, so what are we gonna do about this guy? Because he had no lights on, no idea it was a cop, just some blacked out truck pushing me off the road at almost 70 miles an hour. He goes, I'll handle that. You have a good day, sir. And I was like, all right. So I'm putting my helmet back on, getting ready to get back on the bike. Soon as I get on the bike, turn the key, getting ready to hit the starter, I hear, you stupid motherfucker. And I was like, yep, that's my cue. We'll see you later. Dude, that was by far one of the best. Like, I've been pulled over for stupid shit. They couldn't see my tag, but my tag was clearly visible. Stupid shit like that. And I had the best interaction and conversation I've ever had with a police officer, with that patrol sergeant. That man was like, so what you doing? I was like, I'm just riding out here getting some footage, about to ride down the coast over here to Port St. Joe and shit. Footage of the sunset and stuff. He's like, oh yeah, if you go over here on this highway and you go like 3 miles down, there's a road to your left. The best conversation I ever had, best experience. Not just because I got out of it, but just because how he handled the whole thing. But that shit, I don't know how I got out of that. But that was the most illegal thing I've done. I should have been in the back of that fucking truck in the county jail.
That's wild. Damn.
You ain't been pulled over on your bike, have you, Matt?
No.
Got that hot little Sportster zooming around town.
That was on a CBR 650R.
650.
I was booking.
I got pulled over in my Ford Ranger one time.
Not
And
the
I-
Danger Ranger.
It was a Danger Ranger all day long. And I was doing 81 and 55. And he walked up so mad. He's like, you know how fast you were going? I said, I really don't. My speedometer don't work. He said, you was doing 81 and 55. I really wish you was doing 85 so I could take you to jail right now. Woo. I said, wow, that's where we're starting. Okay.
No kiss on the lips or
The
no?
one I had pull me over about my tag was in Crawfordville. Now, I'm doing like 30 and a 45 in the flow of traffic. This dude's brush guard at the red light at Walmart. His brush guard is almost a car length into the intersection. So I had to maneuver from the middle of the lane to the line to avoid hitting the front of his car. And I looked over and I'm just like, what the fuck? Shook my head at him and kept going. This dude blew through the red light sirens, pulled me over down past the Dollar General. And I'm like, the hell you pulled me over for? And he's like, because I can't see your tag. I'm like, well, hold on a second. If you don't mind, let me step back here to your car. Squatted down. It was a Dodge Charger. Squatted down about window level, read my whole tag. I was like, what do you mean you can't see it? And he was like, oh, I can't see it. You're going to have to fix that. And I'm like, dude, I just read the whole tag for you from your car. And I'm shorter than you are. You're like 6'3". I'm like 5'6" on a good day. The fuck?
depending on the boots.
And he couldn't give me anything because he didn't have
Yeah.
nothing to give me on. But that was the most bullshit thing I've ever been pulled over.
Just fucking with you.
Yeah.
All right, final question. And then we're out of here.
For you.
You ready, John? You're up.
Always.
You're up. John, if you had to change your name, what would you change it to?
Juan Valdez.
Juan Valdez.
Juan Valdez.
You've thought of this.
Not bad.
That was so. Yeah, that was
So does
no
that mean
latency.
like does that mean like one Valdez?
Yeah, Juan Valdez.
There you go.
What does Valdez mean?
Matt,
Don't worry about that.
What's your favorite board game? Monopoly.
Wow, go home.
Matt, where's
Does
your
anyone
favorite
else
board
finish
game?
the game of Monopoly?
My favorite
No.
board game?
Murder happened every single
I did.
time.
5 hours later.
Jesus Christ. Most people just get bored and walk away.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's how I always win.
I would say chess.
Chess?
Nice.
Big chess player.
Nice.
I like Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Yahtzee's fun.
I'd say Monopoly as long as I get Boardwalk or Park Place.
Damn.
Star
But if I
Wars.
don't, but if you don't,
If I don't get those,
Fuck this shit.
Yeah, fuck this game.
Star Wars
I'm
Monopoly.
out of here.
Star Wars Monopoly. Hey, let me get Corellia and watch me fuck your ass off.
Any more questions on there?
You got pulled over. Or
We got a whole bunch
yeah,
of-
Michael says you got pulled over or you were broke down. LOL.
I used to talk about the Ford.
Got
Ranger.
him.
That's what he was talking about the Ford because he's a shitty guy.
You got a special seat for that hard ass.
What are you talking about, Michael?
Mike, we'll see you in a minute, you son of a bitch. We'll talk
Damn.
about that.
Doug!
Oh shit! Well,
Doug.
hell yeah, World's Fair Hotel.
Doug is from World's Fair Hotel. You
That's
got
right.
it.
Air horn. Hold on. All right, we're getting out of here.
Phalanges Crusher. Is that what you said?
All right, so Alter Flesh and This Dying Breed. Maybe somebody else working on it. I'll let you know. This Friday, August 18th, the Rose Room, 650-1 Railroad Square. They moved. I did not know that. I haven't been there
This
since
is the
last
first time
I
we
was there.
played there, so we didn't know where there was that
I've
either.
been wanting to go there and play there.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I think this is the only venue we hadn't played in Tallahassee yet. So is there another one?
The only venue I think I've played so far being
I
with
don't think you
Alter
ever
Flesh that had
played
a
with this
kitchen.
band before either.
We played with y'all at
No, you guys played
since
Warrior.
Since I
Warrior.
had a kitchen. Warrior.
I don't know,
that,
did we?
that was kind of like
Cooking outside.
When y'all played a
Well,
Warrior?
Fair.
at the
the
farewell.
Chris
The
Farewell.
farewell?
You're
Was
right,
y'all?
you're right.
Yeah, we're on the out Tiki.
Oh, I got you.
You guys on the Christmas show?
Yeah, we're actually on the Christmas show. Yeah.
I think you guys are too.
I hope so, because we have a Christmas song. We haven't
If
played
not,
live ever.
if not, hit Chris Godwin up,
I
and
think we're the
there it
only-
is. You know,
only band that
Yeah.
know of
Yeah.
in town that
Chris
has their own
Godwin's
Christmas
actually
music.
putting the Christmas show on. So
Huh.
I just
I
happen to know.
watched y'all when y'all played last time there. So
I just happen to know a little Tallahassee local music show that is the first sponsor of the Christmas show. Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I did too.
yeah.
I meant to ask Rob about that. I'm not sure what happened. But that's awesome. Air horn for us.
I
I'm
kind
a
of,
sponsor and you didn't know it.
I kind of saw what
That's
happened.
right. It's
but-
great.
I saw it, but I wasn't involved. In
Well,
it.
I saw what happened, but I didn't know what happened.
Nick, you want to count the outro out?